Howdy, and welcome to the home of Texas A&M Engineering here at the Zachary Engineering Education Complex. My name is Riley Teeding. I'm an Alumni Relations and Visitor Experience Coordinator for the College of Engineering, and today I'd like to give you an inside look at our home here in the Zachary Engineering Education Complex. The Zachary Engineering Education Complex opened in August of 2018, and it functions as the mothership of engineering here at Texas A&M, a real home for all of our engineering students. We really tried to make this building a place where all of our engineering students could gather and find lots of resources that were available to them all in one place. For example, behind me you'll see our Career Center. This is a center that can help engineers write cover letters or find internships or just give career advice, and it's found right here in Zachary. Most of the first floor, about 60,000 square feet, consists of our Fisher Engineering Design Center, the makerspace here in Zachary. It's a place where students can come to get outside of the academic box. This is a place where creativity rules. And here is the metal shop inside the Fisher Engineering Design Center. If a particular class or project requires the use of a lathe or a mill, for example, you can come down and learn how to use it correctly and safely. And finally, we have the project room, a space that most students will get familiar with during their time at Texas A&M. The kind of projects that students work on in this space vary greatly. They can be anything from capstone projects that have been academically assigned to sponsored projects where corporations ask students to fix a problem that they're facing in their industry, and our students get to help them figure out what the answer is. Let's go on up to the fourth floor to see some more resources here in Zachary. Behind me, you'll see our Global Programs Office. This is an office that is a great resource to our students who would like to travel while they pursue their degree in engineering. You can intern, study, or even co-op abroad. Last year, we sent over 1,200 engineers abroad. Here at Texas A&M, we follow a general engineering model. This means that as freshmen, our engineering students don't have a major yet. They're just general engineers. And actually, all of your general engineering courses will be in Zachary, as will your advising office, which is right behind me. At the end of your freshman year, beginning of your sophomore year, you'll go through a process that we call Entry to a Major, or ETAM. If you have any questions about the Entry to a Major process or about general engineering, please email your questions to engineering-recruiters@tamu.edu. Now, follow me out on the tech deck. The HP Tech Deck is a place where students can come out, use Wi-Fi, there are charging ports if they need to use their laptops, and they can just gather, have lunch, come outside. Next, let's go look at the classroom space, our learning studios here in Zachary. Welcome to a learning studio. This is one of our large learning studios here in Zachary, and it holds about 100 students. 100% of the classes taught by the College of Engineering have less than 100 students. It doesn't get any bigger than this. And there's lots of capabilities that this learning studio has that classrooms previously have not. The first thing you'll notice in these learning studios is that each group at each table has their own monitor. The Think Hub you see behind me is really smart. We can do lots of different things on it. For example, we can sketch if a professor wants to write something down like a problem. I can even take this sketch and cast it out to all the individual screens. We want our professors and students to participate in active learning. Professors are free to move about in the classroom, to not have a typical front of the class. Now, classes don't last forever. If you're here in Zachary and you need a place to study after class is over, we have just the place for you, our Huddle Rooms. This is an example of a Huddle Room. It's a space where students can come to work by themselves, work with a group, and each room is reserved with a student's ID. Another cutting-edge academic space in the building are our 3 Common Labs. The Common Labs are a place where our students get to dive in, get their hands dirty, and put what they're learning in classes to use. Our former students may remember in the old Zachary building that was previously on this spot, there was a large staircase and a large atrium. In this space, the learning stairs are modeled similarly in that regard. These are the learning stairs, and they're one of the many spaces in Zachary that are informal seating, a place for students to come, hang out, have lunch, meet up with friends in between classes. Behind me is one of the many art pieces in the building that we chose specifically for the Zachary Engineering Education Complex. We knew that it couldn't just be art for art's sake. It needed to inspire creative engineering. It needed to be something that engineers could really connect with. And so you'll see each of the art pieces has something to do with what our students are learning. It really is all STEM learning inspired. Now let's go check out the Conocophillips Atrium. We're here in the Conocophillips Atrium, another space for students to come, congregate, be together, do homework, that kind of thing. Also, we do have the largest Starbucks on campus right over there. You'll also find the Leach Learning Resource Center right next door. The Leach Learning Resource Center is actually a two-story complex within Zachry. It houses things like our student IT desk, help desk, tutoring sessions, more study rooms. Thanks for joining me on this tour of the Zachry Engineering Education Complex. I hope you've enjoyed this virtual inside look into our home here at Texas A&M. If you'd like to learn more about the facility, please visit www.zachry.tamu.edu. If you have any questions regarding prospective student issues or general engineering, please contact us at engineering-recruiters@tamu.edu. Thanks again for joining me, and gig 'em.